everyone, it's Shay from PishPoshBaby, and today we are going to be demoing and comparing the Bugaboo Bee5 with the Bugaboo Bee6. The Bugaboo Bee6 is an updated version of the Bugaboo Bee5, and there's a lot of great updates with this, so I'm really excited to compare these two for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started talking about some specs and some basic information. So as far as the specs go between these two strollers, you're going to see a few changes, namely with the weight capacity. I'm really excited to say that the Bugaboo Bee6 has a 50-pound weight capacity compared to the Bee5 that has a 37.5 weight capacity. So I really love that they updated that. That means you can use the Bugaboo Bee6 a lot longer than you could use the Bee5. The actual weight of the stroller has changed a little bit. The Bugaboo Bee6 weighs 20.7 pounds, while the Bugaboo Bee5 weighs 19.6 pounds. So it's a few ounces that are different, and I definitely will take that a little bit of a heavier weight for that really increased weight capacity. They're both newborn and car seat compatible with the use of adapters. The bassinet for the Bee6 is a little different. They've changed the canopy. The canopy is updated to the same canopy that's in the seat, but I'll touch more on that later. And they also made the bassinet, the adapter, sit a little bit higher, so the bassinet is actually closer to mom and dad, which is always a great thing. So, as far as maneuverability goes, the wheels and the way this maneuvers has changed a little bit as well. First things first, they both have an adjustable handlebar, so they can both really handle taller parents or shorter parents, just like this. This is the tallest it goes, and then let me get the Bee5 up here. This is the tallest this one goes as well, so just to give you guys a good view. I will say the Bee6 looks to be slightly taller than the Bee5, nothing really too noticeable. Another big difference comes in the handlebar grips. The Bee6 tends to have a stronger, more durable handlebar grip. It's a small change, you might not be able to tell right away, but the Bee6 definitely has a stronger, more durable handlebar grip. The actual wheels have changed too. They both have nice little easy foot brakes that are just this one little tab in the middle of the bottom of the stroller. But the wheels are different. The Bugaboo Bee6 has 7-inch swivel front wheels, 7-inch rear wheels. They're made out of durable foam-filled tires. So again, it's very strong. You can really handle its own. And it also has all-wheel suspension. And while the Bee5 also has all-wheel suspension, the wheels are a lot smaller. They're 6 inches in the front and back. So that is something that you are going to be able to really tell the difference when you are kind of pushing both of them. So moving on to the comfortability factor, the canopy, like I mentioned, has changed a lot with the Bee6. The Bee6 is really great at keeping those harmful sun rays out of your child's face and body, so you don't have to worry about the sun bothering them if they're taking a nap or anything like that. But it also has ventilated windows all throughout this stroller. So there's one in the middle, just like here, just here, ventilated, but there's a zip-out compartment that can zip out, and it actually reveals another ventilated peekaboo window. So there's a lot of great ventilation with the Bee6. The Bee5 canopy is really nice as well, but something you might want to consider when looking at the Bee5 is that it doesn't have a peekaboo window or any ventilated windows. So let me show you. Just like this, it doesn't have any windows. That's honestly the only downside with the Bee5 canopy. And then the good thing with the Bee6 canopy is this canopy is the same canopy that will be in the bassinet. Now moving the seats forward, I want to talk about the seats a little bit because the seats have changed as well. So the Bee6 now has a rotating belly bar. This is new with the Bee6. And I love this because it has extra security, but the rotating factor makes it really easy to just take out, swing, and have your child sit, and then just buckle them back in. So I love the rotating bumper bar. They both have a 5-point harness. They did update the fabric with the Bee6. As you can tell, it's a little bit more of luxurious fabric, more plush, just updated to that next level than the Bee5. Like I said, 5-point harness. They can both you can both increase the height and the depth of both of these strollers, which is super cool. I think the Bugaboo Bee is one of the few strollers that allow you to change the depth and the height of it. So as your child grows, you can either, increase the height. I think this is the maximum height it is right now, but that's just a really great factor. Now, speaking more about comfortability, the seats are both reclinable. So the Bugaboo B5 and the B6 both have reclinable seats, and they are also both reversible. So they both have reversible seats as well. Just want to show you the recline on the B5. And now I will show you how I would reverse it in the B6. So the first thing I would do is just push the seat a little bit forward. And then I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see what I'm doing. And then I would just slide it off and make it go. Parent facing. So, recline it, and there you go. It is parent facing, and this one reverses the same way, so I'm not going to do it twice. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep the seats forward and world facing, so I'm just going to switch it back. And switching it back is easy, as you can see. And there we go. So again, they are both reclinable and reversible. Now I want to talk a second about the storage. The storage is medium size. It fits the Bugaboo Bee. It's not too big, it's not too small. I will say you can probably fit a medium-sized diaper bag in there. So again, pretty decent sized storage. And then finally, I want to talk about the fold. Now the fold is actually very similar to the Bugaboo B5 fold, but this one has a standing fold. I'm going to show you how I would fold both of them right now. I'm just going to hit the brakes on all of them, like I mentioned before, just this white little tab. And I'm going to make sure that none of them run away on me. And then they each have white little function buttons on the side of the handlebar that I'm going to press, and then I'm going to pull up. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And then it just folds nice and flat down. Very easily fit in the trunk of a car. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to that. And then it's the same thing with the Bugaboo B6. I'm going to press up, and then I'm going to press up on this one. And then it folds down just the same. The only difference is this one has a new and improved standing fold, which I think is really great because you don't have to worry about your stroller getting dirty or anything like that. And if you have to fit it in the trunk, it still folds down flat like that as well. So to open it back up, it's fairly easy as well. So the first thing I do, I find it easier to just put my foot where the brakes are or close to them, and then just push. And right here, it's opened back up. And then it's the same thing with the B5. I'm just going to press into the brakes, and I'm going to pull. Sometimes it gets stuck, so I'm just going to do that. And there we go. As far as price goes, both the Bugaboo B5 and the Bugaboo B6 start around $6.99. They can both be found right here at PishPoshBaby. So if you have any questions or comments about either one of these strollers, please let me know in the comment section down below. And like always, please like and subscribe to see new videos and new baby products. And have an amazing day.